Okay learners, now I will explain in detail that what is the chemistry behind this magic. Actually, the beakers you can see in the line, they are filled with the different chemicals. Yes, they are filled with the different chemicals, but these chemicals are transparent and you cannot see them. So, in the first beaker, what is it in this first beaker? It is 20 drops of sodium hydroxide. Now what is sodium hydroxide? It is a base. Okay, so when I added the simple tap water in the sodium hydroxide, there will be no change in the color of the solution. Now what is the reason? Just that was the tap water in the beaker which get transferred in the beaker 1, which is filled with the sodium hydroxide, and simple the tap water is become alkaline. Yes, because sodium hydroxide is base and you are making the water basic in nature. Now I am going to transfer this tap water, which is now alkaline in nature, I am going to transfer in the beaker 2.
Wow!
From colorless solution to the pink solution. Now why it is happening? Actually, I am going to transfer the solution in the beaker 2, which is filled with a few drops of phenolphthalein, and the phenolphthalein is the indicator. So the color you can see in this beaker is the color of phenolphthalein. Now I am going to transfer the solution of beaker 2 to beaker 3. Now what is in the beaker 3? Actually the beaker 3 is filled with 15 drops of 1 molar sulfuric acid. And now I am going to transfer the solution of the beaker 2 to the beaker 3, and you will notice that the color will disappear again. Now you can see that the solution is colorless again. Okay, now I am going to transfer the solution of beaker 3 to the beaker 4. Now what is in the beaker 4 is the few crystals of KMnO4, few crystals of potassium permanganate. Now transferring the solution of beaker 3 to the beaker 4, and you will notice the color again appears. Color will again appear. Now I am going to transfer the solution of beaker 4 to the beaker 5. In beaker 5, we have 20 drops of freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution, which is acidified. I am transferring the solution of beaker 4 to beaker 5. Beaker 4 solution getting transferred to the beaker 5. Again, the color disappears. Now I am going to transfer this solution to the next beaker, and in this beaker we have 15 drops of potassium thiocyanate solution. Now you will notice the change in color. Why is it so? Actually, in potassium permanganate, the manganese is reduced from +7 state to +2 state, and the ferrous is converted into the ferric ion. So due to this change, you will notice the change in color. Now at the end, I am going to transfer this solution to the last beaker, and in last beaker what we have 20 drops of potassium ferricyanide solution in the last beaker. Now I am going to transfer this solution to the last beaker, and you will notice the change in color once again. Yes, this is Persian blue coloration. Persian blue. And yes, the intensity of the color is going to be increased by increasing the concentration. And why is it so? Actually, it is making a complex. This is the transition metal chemistry, and here the iron is making a complex with the cyanide ions and the potassium, and it is a complex. This is going to be changed its chemistry along with the oxidation state, and you are noticing the change in the color of the solution.